As a result of these horrendous actions, the government of Uganda, together with the negotiating teams in Juba, set March 28, 2008 as the deadline for signing the final peace agreement. This came to pass without Kony honoring it. As the prospects for resolving this conflict through peaceful means waned, Joseph Kony, through his chief negotiator, Dr. David Masanga, informed the government of Uganda that he was willing to sign the final peace agreement in Rikwangba, near the border between Southern Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo. On 10th April 2008, the peace talks chief negotiator, Dr. Riek Machar, together with Ugandan officials, diplomats, observers and reporters, spent a day in the Rikwangwa bushes waiting for Joseph Kony to append his signature to the peace agreement. The rebel leader did not show up, claiming he wanted more time to consult. Again, on 30th November 2008, the regional and international delegates that had assembled at Rikwangba to witness the signing of the final peace agreement with the LRA were disappointed when Joseph Kony, for the third time, failed to show up. Having become a security menace in the region, the government of Uganda, together with its regional neighbors, was left with no option but to find a lasting solution once and for all. Hence, on the 14th day of December 2008, the armies of Uganda, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Southern Sudan launched Operation Lightning Thunder with the objective of destroying LRA bases that Joseph Kony had established in the DRC's Garamba National Park. The idea of this operation was perceived way back in 2007 when Joseph Kony had started showing signs of snubbing the well-intentioned Juba peace process under the mediation of Dr. Riek Machar. It was the only remaining option to try bringing back LRA leader to order and foil his plans of regrouping, rearming, and eventually carrying out his usual atrocities on the people of northern Uganda. Key among the objectives of the operation was to destroy LRA bases which Kony had established in Garamba National Park, to rescue abducted women and children, capture LRA leaders and fighters, and break down the will of the LRA to fight, hence causing massive defections and surrenders. This, it was hoped, would force Joseph Kony to append his signature to the final peace agreement.
They don't know even my political agenda.
In order to achieve these objectives, involving multiple armies, roles were well spelt out. The Southern Sudan's SPLA was to block the LRA from moving northwards, while the DRC's FADC army was to prevent them from moving southwards. The UPDF's role was to attack and destroy the LRA at their main thrust in Garamba Forest. The initial attack was an aerial bombardment of LRA's main bases using jet fighters and Mi-24 attack helicopters. The LRA defenses that were destroyed included Camp Swahili, Camp Eskimo, Camp Cover, Camp Boo, and Camp Piripiri. This aerial attack was followed by insertion of paratroopers from the UPDF commando unit and a search and destroy infantry force. As a result of Operation Lightning Thunder, all the 5 LRA bases in DRC were completely destroyed and dominated by the joint forces. 195 abductees were rescued, including Catherine Ajok, the student of St. Mary's Girls College Aboke, who was abducted when the LRA attacked the school in October 1996. 230 children were handed over to UNICEF in Dungu, DRC. 98 LRA fighters were killed by joint ground forces, including senior commanders Lieutenant Colonel Okelo Yape and Major Okelo Okore. 14 LRA fighters were captured, including the notorious Colonel Thomas Koyero. LRA's morale was eroded and the will to fight was broken. groups led by senior commanders resorted to total concealment, breaking up into small groups for survival and sneaking into abandoned villages to steal food.